Garden family, welcome back. And today I'm with Dexter Christian, and we're in his backyard. And you guys know I love to interview and talk to other gardeners and just garden talk. You talked about growing up on a farm. How many acres did you have?
We basically grew up on a 40-acre farm. Most of that was a cash crop, which was cotton. Then my daddy, and some years soybeans, but he always set maybe a couple of acres off for growing our own food. So, and that really was a chore. I mean, you talking about 2 acres of your own food. I mean, that's a lot of food, especially for a family size of 8.
Okay, I was just going to say, you probably had a lot of helpers.
Yeah, but then plus we also had, livestock also that we fed off of also.
Okay, so you had a big time what they call now a homestead.
Yeah, a homestead. That was your, I look at that a lot, and I see people, they want to go out and get all these big homesteads, and I only see 2 people running it, and I just say to myself, they just don't know what they're really, getting into.
It's a lot of labor.
Yeah, a lot of labor.
You guys depended on it for livelihood.
Yeah.
As far as the cash crops, as well as providing for your family. So.
Right, exactly. Yeah. And plus we were mechanized also to some point too. So we had tractors and all that to help out. So, as I came along during my generation, now my older generation, they said they, had to get out there with hands and all that. But by the time I came along, it was a lot smoother. But it was still, work.
It was out there.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you did got up early in the morning. You had a different routine than most people are used to.
Early in the morning, all day, out in the sun. So I'm used to that. Yeah.
Okay, well, we're all here. The garden family wants to see your backyard and get a tour.
Okay, all right. So this is my backyard garden, I started off small at my previous residence. Okay. And, I only had like maybe 1 or 2 raised beds. And it produced a lot, a lot of tomatoes. And I think that's the only thing I grew, and tomatoes and lettuce. And so
then, you started small, and then based on what you had to work with.
Each year I kept adding, and then eventually I moved, and I moved to this spot, and I pretty much did the same thing. Started off small, then eventually I started clearing up space and adding more and more. Seemed like each year I do something different, but seemed like I like this method layout good, so.
Okay, so what I see is you got a cinder block border, which I like. Yeah. And you use every little part of the cinder block here.
Yeah, you can use those inside and grow, small rooted stuff.
Yeah, you got the
purple basil. Yeah.
And then what do you have inside here is your ground? Is that
those
mulch?
Those are wood chips.
Okay, wood chips. Okay.
And you can get those free. You can go to woodchip.com and they'll drop a load off. Actually, I have a pile right around the corner that I just add to the bed whenever I get a chance to.
Okay, but hold up. I gotta interrupt. Are these peanuts?
Yes, those are peanuts.
Awesome.
That's an experiment I started last year. Yeah. And
I love that.
And after I harvest them and taste them, they were so delicious. I said I just had to go with peanuts again this year. Yeah.
Question: did you just take peanuts from the seeds from a store, or did you?
I went to the store and just bought raw peanuts, uncooked peanuts. Right. And then you take the seed and then you just plant it, and then it'll sprout, and here you go.
Now educate the garden family on how peanuts grow, because a lot of people, when I grew peanuts, they used to say, do they grow on trees? Do they do, you know how when they flower, and share how the peanut develops and where it develops.
Okay, from my education of it, since I'm still new to growing peanuts, is peanuts is part of, I want to say they said
The legume.
Yeah, the legume family. And they grow underground.
Yes.
So they grow under the dirt. And so basically, if you see a flower and they point out
Here's
these...
one.
Yeah.
Or two, you got a little.
Yeah, so they have these little pins that shoot out little needles, and they'll bore into the soil, and then they'll sprout peanuts underneath. And since these are in containers...
Yep, but they're gonna do it.
Yeah,
Look,
so naturally they would, but what they were doing in the container, they start sprouting out, and they wasn't attaching to the dirt, so I took some clips and just pinned them down, so when they do...
Oh, like a landscape
yeah,
pin?
So when they do shoot out the little sprouts, they'll bore into the dirt instead of
I see. Yeah.
instead of just overflowing and not. And I can maximize the pot. And also with growing peanuts, they add nitrogen back into the soil.
Right. That's true.
So.
And they're a nice snack.
A nice snack.
Do you eat boiled peanuts?
Not really.
I never got into
I'm more of a roasted peanut guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I never got into boiled peanuts, being down south here. But no, I'm excited to see peanuts because I remember when I grew them. I haven't grown them, in a while. But the fact that you have a lovely layout of the containers, that's encouraging to backyard growers or even people that are on balconies.
Even people on balconies. I definitely encourage people that, say they can't grow anything by living in an apartment.
Right.
I say, yes, you can. You know, if you got sunlight or a balcony or air, even indoors to some extent, you can still grow something.
Right. These are beans?
Yeah, those are beans.
Okay, I see a little bean.
Yeah, it's kind of struggling in that small area. That was just something,
You can always throw a seed down.
Yep, exactly, yeah.
Okay, let me follow you.
Okay.
And then what's behind us here?
Okay, this is, I call this my herb table. So we got a whole thing of herbs here. So we got sage here.
Okay.
I kind of did an experiment. I was actually doing like a real soil experiment right here. One was just made 100% wood chip compost.
Okay.
Growing with this one, and this one was a mixture of compost and other soil amendments.
So, see, you got it written here. This is a soil mix. So, what is your conclusion?
Conclusion is it looks like the same. Now, at the beginning, the one with the 100% wood chip breakdown started off better, but eventually this one caught up, so it looked like they're about the same. So, yeah.
I think it's always good to experiment and do your own thing as far as out of the norm or whatever, just so that you learn from it, and then what benefits you as a gardener. There's no right, wrong way.
Yeah, because nature I always tell people, nature gonna adjust itself. So it's gonna, over time, that's why soil tends to get better over time, because everything breaks down.
Right.
And becomes better. And that is time. I think 2 different times. One is English and one is regular common time. And my garlic chives, they make the best flour for the bees.
Yeah, help pollinate everything.
Yeah.
So all these herbs is what your culinary skills enhance?
So whenever I need something for the kitchen, I just come out here and just make a clip.
Ooh, that must be.
Yeah. So we got Italian parsley. This is a new one I tried this year. This is hyssop.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
Now, what do you do? How do you use that?
it has like a licorice or smell to it. I got introduced to it years ago.
Nice.
And when I smelled it, I thought about it makes, something told me it makes it'll go well with lemonade. So that's why I decided to try to grow
So
it.
did you, so how did you incorporate it in the lemonade?
From what I'm still in experimenting stage, and I'm finding out that the leaves are not necessarily the best flavor.
Okay.
It seems like they're dry. So if you pick this dry
Can you
part,
just
just peel some of that off and smell it. And then just rub it. It smells a whole lot. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Than the flower part.
Yeah. So some tell me, but you know.
But you're gonna make something of it. You're gonna keep working on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep working on it and see what it brings me.
Okay.
And maybe I can add that to the lemonade menu.
Okay. All right, I'm following you.
But you know, that's
good.
mostly my what you call
Herbs.
Herbs. Yep.
And you preserve it. Like, do you preserve it as far as drying it and saving it?
Yeah.
Some people use things for medicinal purpose.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that too, but mostly on what you call it. Yeah.
You just cooking.
Yeah,
fresh.
I'm just cooking. Yeah,
Yes.
fresh.
Okay.
Now
what we got
here's
here?
another experiment I started this year.
Okay.
Now these are leeks growing around. I mean,
Right.
You can go pull up one. So
Looks great.
yeah, so these are fresh leeks. I need to harvest all these things.
Yeah, you got an abundance.
Yeah.
So you use from this part down?
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much. Yeah, I'm just gonna eventually just make a chicken stock or something like that with those, cause I got so many, and that's the only way I can think about. Yeah.
I have to ask. You talking about the fact that you love to cook.
Mm-hmm.
Are you just self-taught? Are you Mr. Culinary,
A little bit
expert?
of both. I did go to cooking school for maybe for a couple of semesters. Then eventually I just said I can teach myself for the rest of it.
No, good.
And so I just dropped out and just started self-teaching myself.
No, it was just because you were like, I have not grown leeks. I want to, but I'm like, you know how they say grow what you like to eat. And my thing is, I want to grow them, but I don't know what to do with it. So that's why I said, so when you were talking about like what you're gonna make with it, I'm like, you know more, your cooking or your culinary skills sounds more involved.
Yeah, my culinary background helps me a lot to what to do with all this stuff.
Good.
Because I see a lot of gardeners, they produce a lot of food, and you can get so much that you don't know what to do with it. A lot of it go to waste, or either they give it away, but it's always a way you can process it, preserve it, and use it and store it, And then this here is
your container here?
actually this is a compost. So what's going on here is compost in here. I dumped the compost in here, and it's worms and holes throughout that. So
I see.
So they go all throughout here and fertilize the soil, and then also my compost breaks down, and I toss it and stir it up every now and then.
Okay. You got some friends.
Yeah, some friends.
And a mosquito on me.
Oh, slugs. Oh, okay.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Mosquitoes love me.
Yeah, the mosquitoes too. Let's see if we can dig in there, see if we can see a bunch of earthworms.
Now, you added worms to this, or did you?
No, I kind of let them come naturally.
Good,
with the
good.
worms, yeah. Thought I had a
shovel or something?
Yeah, close by.
Okay, that'll do.
It might be kind of dry. Oh, okay, it is dry in here, so we're probably gonna find too many earthworms. Thought I was keeping it moist in there. But yep, that's just good compost that you can throw in.
It looks nice, and that adds good fertilizer because your leeks look nice and healthy.
Yep.
Now, when did you plant these leeks? By seed, right?
Yeah, I plant those early in probably maybe February. Yeah, because that's when the weather kind of starts warming up a little bit. Yeah.
And where do you get your containers?
These containers, I get these from Home Depot.
Okay.
Yeah, so they were running a sale on them last year of like $7, so I just bought a whole bunch of them, you know. Okay. And they're like 21 gallons, so you can grow a lot in that size there. Yeah, and that corn was an experiment in that pot. I always tell people, you know, yeah, it's not doing well.
Well, you know what? I think gardeners, there's no season, you know, there's not to say a perfect season. You get some wins, you get some losses, you get things that you learn lessons from and what you'll do differently. So it's all good because, you know, it's still growing, it's still growth. You know, as far
it's still
as that,
growth, yeah. Know. And if I don't eat it, you know, the birds will eat it, yeah. So it's something for them to eat.
Right.
And the squirrels.
Okay.
But yep, and then we move over here, we got lemongrass over here.
Nice. Now, people make what out of lemongrass?
Lemongrass is really popular with Asian dishes. Yeah, so a lot of times, you know, you won't sense it, but a lot of Asian chefs and cuisines have lemongrass in it, and it has a lemon flavor to it.
Now, are they starting it from? Are they taking it from the root?
Yeah, so it grows. Yeah, the way it grows is like a one little stalk. You can buy that raw at the grocery store.
I'm just gonna pull it up here.
Yeah, be careful because
I know it'll cut your finger.
Yeah, it'll cut you.
Yeah. So down below is what they're taken from.
Yeah, so down below you just pull, and you know what I normally do when I come out to harvest, I just it's kind of tough to harvest, you know.
Oh, because you may pull up everything?
Yeah, you pull up everything, so I try to just knock them piece loose and pull that out. But eventually I'm gonna pull all that out, and I got an idea how I'm gonna preserve that too, so yeah. And those there are my overgrown cucumbers. That cucumber plant that put out a whole bunch of cucumbers this year.
Like it,
I know I done probably harvest maybe over 100 cucumbers from that thing. So so it's done ran its toll. I just don't let those. Actually, I take the big ones and I slice them thinly and I make cucumber water.
Yes.
Which is very refreshing to drink, yeah.
And I also would juice it. You know,
juice
just a quick way to get the juice of the cucumber in.
And then eventually, you know, when they get this big, you can save the seed and plant them next year. Yeah.
They'll start turning yellow, and then they'll be ready. Yeah, you got a ton.
Yep. So you can save the seed. Let those, you can put the seeds in water and let it kind of ferment for a couple of days. And what the fermentation would do will remove the gel around. Yeah. And then you just wash that off and let the seeds dry out. And then you have your seeds for your next year.
No, that's that's called seed saving.
Yeah.
And a lot of the heirloom vegetables and everything, you're able to save the seed from, you know, beans to cucumbers, even your peanuts. Yep,
even the peanuts. And these are carrots.
What's up, Doc?
Yep. So
there's one peeking.
Yep. So here's one that can look like it can get pulled. Let's see what we got.
Good size.
There you go. Nice carrot there.
I like that. Look at that.
different colors. No, that's the same one.
Oh, you had the purple and the yellow, the rainbow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got plenty to harvest. You've been on vacation?
Yeah. Oh yeah, this the golden ones. I like the golden ones.
Yeah,
they're really
pretty.
good. Yeah. Those purple ones. Where are my purple? That might be one there. Nope.
Yellow. I don't know.
But yeah, I need to harvest these before they start getting too hard.
Now, do you have, when you go away, how do you, like a vacation or whatever, how do you just let nature do its thing, or do you have somebody come?
I let nature do its thing. So, don't nobody.
And then you come back.
Yeah, then I come back.
And you got to deal with all of this.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's a good thing to come back to.
I try to make sure everything's watered and not be gone too long. Throw these over here. Get those later.
All right, we got some hot peppers.
Yep, we got hot peppers here. A bed of hot peppers,
So
plenty of peppers. These are cayenne peppers.
And they'll turn red when they're ready?
Yep, they'll turn red when they're ready.
Next is?
Those are look like giant jalapeno peppers. Yeah, so we got giant.
I'm getting torn up by these mosquitoes.
Yeah, these mosquitoes are rough out here. That's why.
I even sprayed.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, that's why I said it don't matter to me. So you got jalapenos, and then what is that, green peppers next to it?
Yeah, we got bell peppers. We got a whole mixture of peppers in here.
Okay.
So those are big peppers. Those are small peppers, big jalapeno peppers.
Those Cubanos back there?
Bell peppers, huh?
Next to the bell. Is that Cubano?
Might be. No, I don't think I planted any of those. I don't think I planted.
You don't got no those super hot ones?
No, none of those. What you call those things? Carolina Reapers?
Yeah.
No, none of those.
I know. It's like I wouldn't want to grow them just because.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna do
eat anything that hot, so I don't grow it. But I like to, have
add some kick to the dishes.
Yeah, and then also, I think that was year before last. I had so many peppers, and I got enough pepper to last me forever, really.
Now, do you dehydrate them? Do you pickle them? What
both,
do you do?
yeah. So I pickle and I dehydrate, especially with the what you call the cayenne peppers, and I also made hot sauce too. So.
Yeah, I remember.
So you make the red hot sauce. I did that also.
Okay.
So.
But you got caged up.
All right, these are my tomatoes, and they're producing. And
so you got some cherry.
Yep, cherry tomatoes. I like the cherry variety. That kind of keeps me with tomatoes, because you grow the big ones, next day you come out, you think you got it and something done ate it. But at least the cherry, they produce so many, You got
a chance.
Yeah, at least the pest would leave you with something.
Are these Romas or?
Yeah, those are Roma tomatoes. There's something been eaten on that one, yeah.
Oh, look at that spider.
Yeah, these are these spiders. I did some research on those. These spiders are from China. They're very invasive.
Oh, those are the yellow.
Yeah, they came. They said it came in through on the shipping containers.
Oh.
And it's kind of, since Georgia is a shipping port, so they kind of taken over.
Yeah, I have some at my backyard.
And also, you can tell that's the season. When they come out, the season is changing too. Also.
Okay. I see you got some raised beds sitting there waiting.
Yeah, I've had those things since COVID, and I finally put them together. And
oh, wow, they're huge.
Yeah, so I'm going to find some. I think I'm going to put them over there somewhere.
You got plenty of room.
Yeah, I'm going to move some stuff around.
And the shade and the balance of the sun is good?
Yeah.
Because you got, good growth.
Yeah, because at one time, I had to stop growing back here because...
too much?
Yeah, the trees were overgrowing, but I was been able to, me and my neighbor, we kind of collaborate together and had some trees cut down. So we had a lot of trees growing along where his fence at over there. That was shading the area. So once it clears,
nice.
Yeah. So once it clears that, you know, now I've been able to get sun back into my backyard again.
Good.
Yeah.
Was this basil?
Yeah, basil, Thai basil, center basil. These are sweet potatoes.
What kind of container is that?
That is a washer from a washing machine.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Like, what kind of container is that?
It was sitting over there. And,
that's a good use.
Actually, years ago, I used to repair washers and dryers.
Oh, okay.
And so I had all these things, and somehow that one got left behind, and it was over there. And I had something else growing in it, and then I said, you know what? I'm just going to throw it in here, and since it has the holes in it, and I'm kind of like mimicking the same thing with the holes over there, where the worms can go through in and out, you know. And so I just put some sweet potatoes in there and let those grow. Okay.
Well, tell me this. A lot of people talk about the sweet potato leaf. It's edible. And I have never cooked with it. Have you?
No, I've never cooked sweet potato leaf, but I read that a lot. A lot of people eat them. So
they say, you know, the nutrient value and all of that is good. So one day I'll try it. They say you're supposed to cook it like spinach?
Yep. Cook it like spinach. Yep. Now this is what I'm talking about when your tomato blush.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so you want to get it before the critter get it, and then you just sit it on the shelf, man. Or put it in a paper bag or whatever with a banana, and it'll turn right.
Ripen up for you.
That one's split somewhere.
But it's still good eats.
It's still good, yeah. I see another one blushing over there.
In case you're looking for your shovel, it's over there.
Okay, yeah, I saw it, yeah.
I was just seeing it peeking at us.
Now here is my, these things here put out a lot of peppers. This is a habanero pepper.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So look at all those.
Those are the ones that are red or orange?
I think these are orange, yeah. So eventually they're going to turn orange.
Those are very hot.
Yep.
And a lot of people make a good sauce out of that, right? Yeah,
that's
I don't know. That's too much heat for me.
Yeah.
But these are jumbo.
Yeah, these are jumbo jalapenos.
Wow.
Actually,
you could stuff them.
I bought these from the DeKalb Farmers Market, and I was cooking some, and I said I just saved the seed and
there you have it.
Yeah, and plant it, and that's another way. You know, you can start your garden. You don't have to buy through the seed company. If you buy the organic, you'll still come out cheaper. Yeah. So if you buy, or let's say, you know, you go in there and buy an organic potato. You know, you'll come out better, you know, doing that. It'll reproduce better.
Now, with all these tomatoes, how did you preserve them?
2 ways. Either I make a sauce with them, or I just freeze them.
Okay, you must have a jumbo freezer.
Yeah. And it's at capacity.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's doubled, right? That's 2 rows in each.
Yeah. That's why I say I'm gonna have a bunch of tomatoes.
Right.
So I see another one turning red.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pick
because that's the one thing I recorded. Me.
See something already pecking on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I said. You think, you know, from one side it looks good, and then all of a sudden you turn around and you got a little pecked hole in it from the birds.
Right. Yeah, because the ripening had been kind of stagnant, but I've read up on it. It's just been so hot. Yeah. And that's why the tomatoes and stuff were staying green.
Yeah, because in the beginning, I think we're here in Georgia, and we had, I think March, April was a lot of rain, then an intense amount of heat, and then it started to cool down a little bit. But I think that's what a lot of people were saying. Either they didn't have a good harvest or a good crop, as far as the growth, or, balancing wind to water when we had that intense 90
drought.
plus degree heat.
Yeah, and I saw a lot of people using shade cloth, and I tell them I've never used shade cloth. It's a shade cloth the whole time I've been gardening.
Yeah.
So. And that's another thing. I see a lot of people do extra stuff that you don't necessarily have to do. You want to keep it fun, and don't overdo it,
Yeah.
Let nature run its course sometimes, especially when you got something, when you're dealing with a large thing, unless you're in it for the, for the cash or the money or something like that. Yeah.
Well, we can team up and do a farm stand.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But what I did notice is you don't have a fence.
No fence, nothing to keep out, because I don't have deers here. Now, the last resident I was at, you want to talk about a pest?
Was it deer?
Yeah, deer can wipe your whole garden out overnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've had that happen to me before. I mean, you wake up in the morning, even they'll eat the peppers, and I'm thinking, oh man, I'm gonna have me a nice garden.
All my work.
Yeah, and you done come out, and I mean, they done ate the whole thing. Somehow they never did, they don't care too much for tomatoes, but seem like everything else, they would just devour it.
Well, that's good. So you don't have no rabbit issues, no squirrels?
No rabbit. I think I have a few squirrels, but
they don't do that much.
After we cut down the trees, seemed like the squirrels kind of went away. We still have some, but I think most of the damage is done by birds now.
Right.
I did have chipmunk. Yeah, I used to see a bunch of them in the garden. Then my previous neighbor, they had a bunch of cats, and I think that ran them away. So but they moved, so I think eventually chipmunks gonna probably come back. Yeah. But over here, just more stuff, different herbs, mints.
May I?
That is lemon balm.
Oh, this is lemon balm.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. It smells so good. I was just going to say, you had a big mosquito on your forehead.
Oh, okay.
This smells so good.
Yeah, that lemon balm. You can use that in teas, and I mostly use that in teas, and I also mix it with other stuff that I make also. Then I have all these different varieties of mints. Some peppermint, spearmint. Yeah.
So are you adding that to your lemon flavors?
Yeah. Actually, I have a mint flavor lemonade.
Oh, you got strawberries.
Yeah, and strawberries back over there. Now, you want to talk about pests. I rarely get a strawberry. Why I'm still growing it, I have no idea. But and if you want to grow something that's hard to kill, grow strawberries.
Now, what kind are those?
I'm not quite sure, but I bought those from my last residence.
Okay.
I even had them just sitting up, and as soon as you add them back to dirt and water, they'll start growing again. Yeah. And then they just done multiplied now, so yeah. And that was just one of those tomato plants that was just, I didn't know where to put it, and I just threw it in there.
That's good.
You know what? What happened was I was trimming something over there, and I accidentally cut the plant. So I just stuck it in dirt, and it re-rooted and grew.
Now, I know on your Facebook page you had sunflowers. Where did you have the sunflowers?
Yeah, now these are the sunflowers here.
Oh, the stalk of it.
Yeah, so I done cut them down.
So all the way around.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I planted those, and they were like up to maybe 12 feet high. Yeah.
What'd you do with the sunflower seeds?
Actually, the heads are in that shed.
Oh, drying out.
Yeah, so I'm letting them dry out in there, because if I leave them out, the squirrels and the birds.
Friends will get them.
Yeah, they're gonna eat every last one of them. Yeah. But that's my watermelon experiment I don't think it's going to turn out too good.
What kind of watermelon?
Those are the yellow meat watermelons.
Oh, nice. Which is rare. You don't get to see that a lot in the stores.
And a lot of people think that those are GMO, but they're not.
Yeah.
They've been around for years because I remember Daddy used to grow those.
Right.
Yeah, back when I was coming up.
Right. And I think it's just like with the carrots. I learned that the orange wasn't the original carrot color.
Nope. Somebody said, yeah, I read about that also. It said something about a king or somebody like preferred the orange carrots, and that's why, carrots turn out to be orange. Yeah.
But they got the purple, yellow, red.
Yep.
And I guess orange.
And the golden one that I like.
Right.
Yeah.
With the original.
All different colors, white ones. Yeah. But yeah.
Very nice. We're getting a little drizzle on us, which is good.
Oh yeah. And we got potatoes over here that I need to harvest.
Where's that?
They're over here on the fifth row.
Oh. Oh, on the side.
Yeah.
So what kind of potatoes you have?
These are Yukon Gold and red potatoes.
So they're already telling you, come get me.
They're ready, and this is my box experiment
I
here.
see them here.
Yeah.
Okay, so you use cardboard box.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're going to be new potatoes because they're size. Oh, there's a mama size.
Yeah, that's a nice one. And this is my copper experiment also.
Oh, what did you think?
Actually, I think it works.
I gotta try it.
They call it, what they call it? Not some type of culture.
Permaculture?
No. Electroculture.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
Something like that. Yeah.
I'm saying permaculture. I'm like, oh.
So it kind of takes the energy from around and spread it out throughout the soil.
Especially when it's like now, like a rainy day, the electromagnetic.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to harvest all of these.
Yeah.
Well,
so all those potatoes are in those three things.
Now
I need to get on those soon too.
Yeah. So they're all. This says red potato.
Yeah, that's red potatoes, and I think one might be a mixture, and then the other one is Yukon Gold.
Okay. Now, for our perfect people, what's your take on weeds?
Weeds? I try to pull them as much as possible. Yeah. But it's just so hard, especially when that's why I tell people to keep it small, that way you can manage it,
But also, being that you have it in the container, it's an easy pull. I mean, when you look at this, sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, you got little potatoes starting again.
Yeah, look like they starting over to grow again.
And then some of our, we have a longer season than most other people, in our zone. See, it's easy to take 2 seconds to pull it out. But I'm just saying, to me, it doesn't bother me. But, there's some people, I mean, not to say it doesn't bother me. It does take the nutrients away
it does.
From the plants that you're growing. Let's talk about the end of season.
The end of season?
So, like, after you've harvested, this is, summer crop, and, some people start in the spring for, like you did with the leeks and all. Cleaning up and prepping. Are you just a summer gardener, or do you garden all year round?
I pretty much garden all year round. Like now I tell people to start getting ready for their fall crops, which is mostly the cold crop family, which is leafy greens, stuff like broccoli, cabbage, greens, like your mustard
Turnips,
greens,
mustard, collards.
Yeah, I tell a lot of people, I say you can grow all this stuff all year round, but it's going to be high maintenance because you're trying to keep the pests and everything off of it.
Yeah.
But if you grow it within season and when the pests go dormant, it's pretty much, easy to grow then. Yeah.
What's your best season to grow?
My best season, I kind of like the fall season and the spring because you're not dealing with
fighting these mosquitoes.
like we dealing with mosquitoes now, and the hot sun in the summer,
Right.
And then in the heat of winter, a lot of stuff go dormant. So I don't care whether it's the greens or whatever, it's not gonna grow. It's just gonna preserve itself, and then once it start heating up, then it'll start growing. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then I'll do my collards, whatever, September, October, with a hope for either, at the end of the year versus, the beginning of the next year to really have a good harvest where they're full of big leaves.
Exactly, yeah. And that's the same way I do with my carrots. I kind of let my carrots, I plant those either late in fall, and as long as they sprout, I'm good, and they'll survive the winter, unless it's just one of those crazy winters where it just dipped down, like a couple of years ago when we had that big freeze, like it was like 2 degrees and stuff like that. Everything just froze and didn't come back, which is rare down here in the in the South. But
do you grow any fruit?
Yeah, actually we're standing right by one now.
Oh,
these are grapes, so these are grapevines. I need to build a trellis for those.
Okay.
So
now they're the southern muscadine, or they table grapes, or they?
These are those grapes that I buy from Walmart and Lowe's. So.
Okay, so they're probably like a table grape, kind of, green or like I forget the
green
names.
grape and a purple grape or a red grape. Yeah.
Oh, here's another one right here.
Yeah, there's another one.
Oh, yeah, because then you just put it up on a trellis.
Yeah, and they're going to meet together. I had one growing last year, and I actually harvested some grapes from it, but somehow it died. I have no idea what happened, but it just died. Yeah.
Sometimes, that's the thing about gardening. Some things, come back. Sometimes it doesn't. And like mine, I know one of my grapes I lost because of the frost.
Oh yeah. And right there is a fig tree. I was just happened to walk into a grocery store and saw a fig plant.
Really?
They were selling, and I said, "Oh well."
Now, do you?
It's just one of those impulse buys.
I tell you, me too. I have to really get in the car and say, no, I'm not going into that nursery. No, I'm not going into that store. Or if I do, because sometimes, I work in a city and, my outdoors is my only time really outdoors or going to a park. And I gotta be around greenery. I gotta be around, I gotta touch it and feel it. So that's why sometimes I'll just go in after a hard day at work and I'll just walk in the nursery and just look, but not buy. But I got enough to work with. Yeah. Now, figs, talk to me about your figs.
So yeah, this is my first time growing figs, but I actually grew up where we had a fig tree outside, right outside. Yeah, it was big, and it pumped out a lot of figs, and you just go out there and just grab one and eat, and toss it, and grab another one to eat, toss it, and they're real super sweet, just delicious, yeah.
Do you know what kind of fig tree?
I'm not sure, but I think I see a label in here. Let's see what we got. This is Chicago hardy fig tree.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
That was a good buy for you then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Do you, from the culinary point of view, do you make jams, or I know this is your first time growing this one.
Growing up, I remember my grandparents and all them made jams with it. Yeah. So I'll probably end up doing the same thing. And I might try to make a fig Newton or something like that, knowing me.
That'll be good.
Yeah.
But see, that's the thing about it. I know we'll probably wrap it up soon because we're getting torn up. But you have an abundance to still work with. You know what I mean? From all of the
all the setbacks is still abundance. Yeah. Okay. And that's what a lot of people don't. A lot of people think it's just perfection, but I tell them, perfection is really a marketing thing that grocery stores use.
Oh yeah, the shiny bright apple.
Right, and they throw away all the bad fruit, and you only get the marketing food that's gonna sell. So most of the food that grows in the farm and all that, I think they said around about 45%
gets thrown away.
Yeah, they call it ugly food. Yeah.
Or there's a company called Misfits where they take that ugly fruit or whatever and repurpose it. But a lot of times in farmers markets and other places, they'll have, or like these big farms, they'll have a big section of what they call secondhand fruit or ugly fruit, misfits or whatever, and you can get that at a discount, and then that's stuff that you can take and can or preserve it in different ways. So that's another way to get, if you're not able to grow your own food right now, those are other ways that you can get, or healthy organic food and feed it to your family and preserve it and freeze it, dehydrate. There's a lot. Once I started a garden, I realized with that abundance, you can give away and share. That's perfect. But then after a while, you're like, I don't want to waste food. I don't want to waste it. So that's how I ended up getting a dehydrator. I got, different things. I would love to get a freeze dryer. What do you think about freeze dryers? I know it's not for everything.
Yeah, I looked at it, and when they rehydrated it, I kind of questioned it. Yeah, the quality of it. Yeah.
I don't know. I got to still look into it, the benefits and all of that. But I want something to be closer to my palate as far as.
But I still will promote that because that puts you in control of your own food.
Amen. That's true. That's true. That's true.
And that's something that we really need to get back into.
Right.
Growing our own. And not just for nutrition, but it also heals the mind also. Because this is therapy, really.
Oh, yes. Despite the mosquitoes.
Yeah.
And the setbacks of losing something or, going out and picking that tomato and saying, oh, man. Just being outdoors, the fresh air, being with nature.
Right.
It clears my mind. People say, oh, it's your happy place. It's just peaceful. It's, it's, to me, a natural thing to do. I can't be too far away. And that's the reason why I like talking to other gardeners is I love to talk about gardening. And then it gives me an opportunity to see what other people are doing and to share it with you guys. So to encourage you, we would definitely encourage you to garden. And then one of the things you have on Facebook under Dexter Christian is, I think one of your statements said, once you start growing your own food in your backyard, you'll realize that the grocery store food doesn't taste good or something like that. There was some saying that you wrote.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's nothing like biting into something that you grew. That's a rewarding thing. And then knowing that you're eating something that's nutritionally dense and you control what you put in. So, most people do organic. You do have to compete with, some of the pests and all, and there's, companion planting and stuff like that, but it's worth it. It's definitely worth it.
Yep, definitely worth it.
Okay. Do you have any input to share to a beginner garden? I know one thing you did say was to start small. Yeah,
start small and grow what you like, I'd say, and then also study the plant that you're going to grow. Because a lot of people, I find out a lot of people want to start off with squash. And the thing with squash grows huge. So if you're going to grow squash, especially if you got limited space, you ain't gonna have much room to grow anything else. Yeah.
It'll take over.
Yeah, it's a huge plant, even though it comes out as a small fruit, but the leaves, like, that thing
Jumbo.
grow, it'll grow wide, yeah.
Okay.
But start small and grow some herbs also. Yeah, so. Because herbs, buying fresh herbs at grocery stores is expensive. Yeah, and herbs are really to grow in there. Almost impossible to kill too. So
on your Facebook page, you grew the okra,
right,
and you gave everybody an invitation to join you on
the okra water, yeah,
challenge, or not, wasn't a challenge, but you just said that you invited people to try it with you.
Try it with me, yeah.
So what was your conclusion on the taste test, and do you
for
encourage
taste
it or benefits?
I mean, my parents, they eat okra, and but none of the kids ate it, and so, but I grew it for a friend, and and it just become so much for both of us, because this is my second year growing. The first year it grew, but it didn't produce as much. So this year I kind of moved it into the front of the house, and now it's just producing like crazy. So, and I came across a video on YouTube of the okra water. Right. And I said, well, let me try it, and everybody was just raving about it. And I tried it for 4 days, and the third day I started noticing all the benefits.
Good.
Yeah, and actually the first day, especially with the digestion. Right. So the first day I noticed that, but all the other benefits, that's when I started noticing on the third day. And then I said, oh man, this is incredible.
So by the third day, you started seeing results.
I started seeing the results, with the softer skin, the softer hair, and all that, and the clear skin, and all that other stuff that they said benefits. Yeah.
Well, I am one of those that grows okra from my neighbors. I like the flower, and I don't know how to cook it, so that's why I grow it, but I pass it on. And I am growing okra, so this time I'm gonna do what you did and do the okra water. My niece Brittany has done it, and she swears by it, and she'll gulp it down, or she acquired a taste, I guess. And I remember when you did a consistency test with the spoon. Right. So it's supposed to be a little
slimy, because I had a lot of friends who was texting me, because I get a lot of people that don't put on for social media, but they'll send me personal texts and all that, or call me, and and I said, well, let me show them the consistency and all that, because that's what they was main. I wouldn't they didn't want to drink the slime.
So basically, you just cut up the okra, put it in water.
Yep, and put it in the fridge and let it overnight, and then and then it's pretty much ready the next morning.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you just strain it. You don't have to use a strainer. You can just the lid or whatever, and just strain. That you ain't drinking the chunks or anything like that.
So is this like a fast? That's all you did for the day, or did you just do it in the morning?
No, you just do it in the morning. Then I probably wait maybe an hour or whatever before I eat something. Gotcha. They just want it to run through your system before you have anything else in your body. Okay.
And as far as my knowledge of Dexter Christian is, you also have a business.
I also have a business called Lemonade Mixology. This is year 13 for us, and it's
serious lemonade.
I call it a fun business. I started off watching a YouTube video, and people love that story, and the guy said, oh, you can make $1,200 a day, selling lemonade. I said, what? Okay. Went out. I think I did my first event, barely broke even. And then, and I stuck with it. And then eventually start seeing the business part of it. And just like in other business, you have to grow your brand and all that.
And you go through trials and errors and learning experiences?
Trials and error. And Now it's
Perfected.
my only source of income, really.
Right.
So it does well for me.
And you go local?
Pretty much local. I have gone to out-of-state events, but I do mostly events and festivals, but I also service restaurants.
Okay.
That purchase it by the gallon, and then they sell it to their customers, at retail.
Right.
So that's another
aspect
of it, yeah.
Any upcoming events?
Actually, I'm approaching I call it the Christmas season of events.
Okay, in hot August.
Yeah, so the fall events is where the money happens, yeah. So this is my Christmas season coming up, and not this weekend, but the weekend after that. So once it starts that, I'll be busy with events from here till November.
Okay.
Yeah, so it'll be non-stop, every weekend, pretty much. Yeah.
Well, that'll be good. So look out for
Lemonade Mixology. You can follow me on Instagram and Facebook.
Perfect.
And I also post a little bit on my personal page also, but mostly on Instagram. Lemonade Mixology.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for letting us come into your backyard and see all the wonderful things. And I know you're going to work the mints into your beverage
actually,
flavors.
that's what I've been doing.
Okay.
Trying different. I think that one there is the spearmint.
Spearmint.
So I think that makes the best flavored lemonade. Okay. So I'm gonna sprout those. Actually, I did that with the basil too. Okay. I harvest that, and
so you can be very creative.
I was expecting it to grow back and give me some more, but I think the heat kind of took it. Yeah, but I was able to harvest to make 3 gallons of basil syrup.
Wow, we got to learn how to do that from you.
Yeah, so, and then that's another thing, because I see you can take that, because really if you can take that concept and take it on a larger scale, you can apply for certain farm grants.
Okay.
Because you're actually taking a raw product and making a retail product with it. So I've learned that also.
Well, you sound like you got a lot of knowledge up there with agriculture.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Dexter. We appreciate your time. Thank you for your passion for gardening, and I'm going to come back for them peanuts.
Oh, okay, yeah, come on back. Hopefully they'll do better, because I had them sitting on the concrete last year. Okay. And it took them the longest, but it seems like they're doing better this year.
Okay.
Yeah, because they weren't that green like that last year.
Yeah, they're nice and healthy.
And plus, sometimes when you grow stuff on cement, it gets so hot, and it keeps the yeah.
Well, thank you, garden family, for joining us. And take care and stay abundantly rooted and grounded in love.